Hello and welcome. It's Mindfulness Meditation Mondays. Give it a couple seconds and then I'm going to get started. And we meet here or I practice and hopefully you can join me. If not, you can always look at the replay. But I'm here every Monday at 12 noon. And usually I try to keep it to about 20 minutes. And I'll introduce myself. My name is Beverly, and I am a mindfulness meditation practitioner and teacher. And I help people to unlock their passion and their purpose. And so for today, we're going to continue our intention of writing journal prompts. I think journaling is a great resource to really just write down your thoughts, what's going on, and then to have that ability to go back and see the wins along the way, what you've accomplished, what you've overcome. And then it really helps you to have courage and the fortitude just to move forward in life. And so I really do think journaling is a great way to just document what's going on in your life and have that ability to go back and revisit it. And so that's what we're going to do, and what we've been doing for the month of May is journaling prompts, and then I continue our practice with meditation, and I try to incorporate those prompts, whatever that is for that day, in our journal or in our meditation practice. And so that's what we're going to do today. And so the prompt for today is, what would you do if you knew that you could not fail? What would you do if you knew that you could not fail? And, be sure, if this video or the videos that I've posted previously, if they've been a blessing to you, to be sure to invite others to the group as well. I would love to have them, and I would love for us all to, grow together and just embrace meditation and some of the other items that we do post to the group. So that is my little tidbit. But yeah, for a journaling prompt, what would you do if you could not fail? And so what I think about is, I tell myself and I tell my kids, failure is only feedback. So I try to take a positive spin on it. I try not to look at failure as something negative, but spin it around and think about, failure is only feedback, meaning it's just telling you to course correct, to go into a different direction, or to really think about it or reevaluate kind of what you're doing, and is that the right direction? Probably not if it's not turning out the way that you expected, and then it just kind of navigates you into a different direction, or it helps you to work on things that can help you be better. So failure is only feedback. So what would you do if you could not fail? Would it be to start that business, or go back to school, or start a family? Whatever that one thing is, or those things are. I know for me, leaving corporate America, that was scary, but I'm so glad that I did, because I just didn't want to live life looking back and wondering what if. So I said, I'm going to jump out, and I'm going to, definitely pray about it and take the right action that I believe is true for me and my family, and to do it. What else could I didn't have a plan B. I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it, and I'd rather do it and have a course correction instead of failure, but have a course correction than to wonder what if, or to think that I had that false security, with the job, because that's what it is. You're going to get that paycheck, but doesn't necessarily mean that you'll get that paycheck forever, that they may replace you, or they may decide to change direction, or whatever that may look like. And, then you're forced to, make that change. But I decided to do that on my own, and I'm glad that I did. So just think about, what is it for you? What would you do if you could not fail? And we're going to take 2 minutes to write in our journals, and then I will usher you into a meditation practice that will definitely kind of reinforce what we've kind of written down today. So go ahead and get your journal or your pad and your pen, and we're going to take 2 minutes to write. And let me set my watch, and when you're ready, and I'll say it one more time, what would you do if you could not fail? And let's begin to write. Seconds. Start to finish up. And if you need a little bit more time, you can always go back and finish your thought process. So how did that feel? And then how much were you able to accomplish when you wrote down? Do you have things that you just kind of like, wow, I should do that? Just a little bit of anxiousness might have started to kind of rise up too as well when you started writing those things down, thinking about judgment, thinking about what, those around you, those who you work with would say, or what they would think if you were to jump out, if you were to, definitely explore what that thing is, or those things are, that if you knew that you could not fail, you would do. And that's okay. I think the most important thing is to write it down, because when you document it, there is something special that happens between here and here, and it helps for self-accountability. It helps to the mind to start strategizing, start thinking about, what could I do? What little steps can I take right now to help me to move forward to whatever that goal is, or whatever that thing is that I wish that I made more time to do, or went to school to be able to do that one thing, or whatever that may look like for you. And so now we're going to get started with our meditation practice. And we're just going to take a deep breath in and out. Just allow calmness to wash over you this moment. And remember that failure is only feedback. So when that thought begins to kind of nudge you and you start to get a little bit, and that little bit of fear starts to ease in, just remember that it's only feedback, whatever that is, that just take those little steps forward. And if, a little course correction is required, that's okay, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, you can look back and feel joy, feel accomplishment because you stepped out, and you may feel even a little bit of, courage, and, you have those tools that you've gained along the way to be, have that ability to share with others as well. So let's just breathe in and then out. Breathe in and then out. Just relax wherever you're seated, whether you're on the floor in a chair. Just allow your body to just make contact with it. Acknowledge the grounding process of just being present in the moment as we breathe in and then out. And I invite you, if you're ready, to just close your eyes. Let's breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And just relax your shoulders with each breath. Breathe in through the nose and then out through the mouth. Remember to have a straight spine as you allow the air to come into the body. Breathe in and then out. With each breath, breathe in. Your body begins to relax. Your face begins to relax. Breathe in. Your jawline, your eyelids begin to relax. You can just rest your hands on top of your thighs or your knees. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. And then breathe out. Now just breathe normally in and out of your nostrils. And just focus on the breath. Just focus on the belly or the chest or both as they begin to rise and fall with each breath. Now we just want to take this moment to just think about those things that we wrote down, or that one thing that you wrote down. What is the answer to that one thing that you would do if you could not fail? If you knew that you couldn't fail, what is that thing that you would do? And just imagine it in front of you. Whatever that one thing is, just imagine that word that you wrote down. those words that you wrote down. Take a deep breath in and then out. And now just think about that little bit of tension or that anxiety that your body felt, that wanting to reject whatever that is for feel of failure. Just acknowledge it and release it with the breath in and then out. Again, breathe in and then out. Come back to your normal breathing pattern. And we're just going to replace that thought with, or that idea of failure with feedback. And that feedback is a good thing. It's a thing that allows us to grow and to be better. It allows us to experience all that life has, to be the best version of ourselves. And then let's just hold on to that just for a moment. Breathe in and then breathe out. Feedback. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's say it together. Feedback. Breathe in and breathe out. Come back to your normal breathing pattern. And just acknowledge that feedback is good. Helps us to grow. Breathe in and breathe out. And let's just sit in it for just a second. As we just breathe in and breathe out, just focus on the breath. As it goes in and out of the body. And let's just take a deep breath in together. In and then out. Just blow it out. Again, breathe in. Deep breath in and then blow it out. And as we bring this meditation to a close, breathe in through the mouth and the nostrils, and then breathe out through the mouth. One more time, breathe in through the nostrils, the nose, and then out through the mouth. Again, breathe in through the nose, and then out through the mouth. Then when you're ready, go ahead and open your eyes. Come back to the space that you're in as we take a deep breath in together and then out through the mouth. One more time, in through the nose and then out through the mouth. And so that concludes our meditation for today. And as always, have an amazing day and go out and bless someone else. And I'm here every Monday for Mindfulness Meditation Mondays at 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And I hope you enjoyed this practice. And as always, live well, love well, be well.